Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're running a team or managing complex projects right now, you already know AI is completely reshaping the corporate landscape. But honestly, trying to keep up with the sheer fire hose of new feature announcements is just exhausting. Well, Google recently dropped a massive wave of 22 new AI updates at their I/O event. And today, we're cutting through all that noise. We're translating those announcements directly into bottom-line team efficiency and workflow automation. So consider this your strategic briefing on exactly how these tools are going to change your daily operations.
Okay, let's dive right into this because this right here is the fundamental question we have to ask ourselves today. For what, a quarter of a century now, we've treated search engines like digital librarians, right? You ask a question, it hands you a list of links to go read. But that era, it's effectively over. We really need to challenge our assumptions about office productivity and how we retrieve tasks. The tools we use every single day are no longer just fetching information for us. They are actively synthesizing and structuring it. It's a total paradigm shift. So here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, the multimodal search revolution. 2, automating daily office workflows. 3, accelerating content generation. And 4, strategic speed and reasoning. We're skipping the consumer fluff and focusing purely on ROI and project management.
All right, section 1, the multimodal search revolution. We're shifting from retrieval to creation, and this really represents the biggest change to Google Search in 25 years.
We are officially moving away from the old manual grind, hunting through blue links and frantically piecing together context yourself. Welcome to the new multimodal reality. Inside the search box, you aren't just typing text anymore. Now, your teams can upload entire files, huge spreadsheets, images, even videos. This gives the AI immediate, deep context about a specific project before they even ask a single question. So the AI mode is really becoming the default, letting you feed it your exact business context right out of the gate.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer power of this update. Search isn't just spitting out answers, it's generating visual, interactive solutions. Based on your prompt, it can instantly whip up charts, graphs, and widgets. Imagine you're an operations director and you need to track a complex new process. Instead of losing hours manually configuring tracking software, this system can literally make mini apps and dashboards based purely on your search query. It just builds the framework for you to track your workflow instantly. Absolutely wild, right? Moving on to section 2, automating daily office workflows. We are entering the era of the agentic workforce, where AI goes from a passive tool to an active assistant. This brings us to Gemini Spark and the Daily Brief. You can think of these as highly personalized AI agents that just kind of live across all your different Google Workspace silos. Spark works seamlessly across Gmail, Docs, and your calendar. And that Daily Brief, it pulls together a totally personalized morning digest right from all your team's content. It scans what emails just came in, checks what meetings are on your calendar, summarizes exactly what you missed while you were offline, and then proactively suggests your next steps. It's literally acting like a highly competent chief of staff, organizing your whole day before you've even had a sip of coffee. Now, what's really interesting here is the precise sorting hierarchy it brings to project management bottlenecks. The new AI inbox physically reorganizes the chaos for you. First, it pushes the absolute most important strategic items right to the top. Second, it surfaces the time-sensitive stuff, like, say, a contract that needs a signature in the next hour. And third, it pushes everything else down. You don't even have to change how your inbox looks. The AI just automatically surfaces the files and conversations you actually need exactly when you need them. It's a huge win for clearing up those massive communication bottlenecks. And beyond the inbox, we have information agents. Think of these as the old Google Alerts, but entirely rebuilt using those advanced frontier AI models. These agents act as the ultimate automated research assistants. They run 24/7 in the background, monitoring strategic business terms, competitor names, industry shifts, you name it. But here's the kicker. They only ping you when the data exactly matches the sophisticated context of your query. No more manual searching, and definitely no more flooded inboxes filled with false positives. On to section 3, accelerating content generation processes, specifically voice-to-structure documentation. Let's look at how to fix slow drafting. Let's walk through this new workflow with Docs Live and Gmail Live because it directly tackles that massive corporate pain point of slow documentation. Step 1, you literally just speak your thoughts directly into your inbox or document.
Step 2 is where the magic happens. With your permission, the AI securely reaches into your Drive and Gmail to pull out relevant historical project context. And step 3, it outputs a fully formatted, structured draft. So the crucial point is that your team no longer needs to tirelessly copy and paste info back and forth between windows. They just dictate their strategic direction and the AI structures it using existing project data. It's a real game changer.
For marketing and creative teams, this velocity extends to visual assets too, through an updated platform called Google Flow. Flow utilizes their new Omni model, which is a multimodal creation model that can actually start with video first, alongside models like NanoBana for images. From an enterprise value standpoint, Google Flow serves as a dedicated, autonomous space for complex creative pipelines. It drastically speeds up the generation of high-quality creative assets and marketing materials. Your teams are going to be able to iterate at truly unprecedented speeds. Finally, Section 4, Strategic Speed and Reasoning. Let's talk about the underlying tech choices and deploying the right model for the job. So, here is your strategic decision matrix for deployment. Google has introduced Gemini 3.5 Flash. This is basically your fast, cost-efficient workhorse. It's actually 4 times faster than previous top models, making it the absolute best choice for developers building rapid deployments and handling high-volume background tasks. On the flip side, we have Gemini 3.5 Pro. This model is strictly reserved for deep, complex problem solving. It boasts the highest reasoning capabilities available, designed specifically to tackle your most intricate analytical tasks. So, choosing the right model really just means balancing your need for raw speed with your need for deep, strategic thought. Let's move on and see how this all builds trust, because to manage all of this, we absolutely need a layer of transparency, right? And that comes through a feature called Android Halo. As these AI agents take on more autonomous work in the background, managers and users have to know what's going on. Android Halo is basically a user interface that shows you exactly what your background AI agents are doing live, in real time. Just like you can watch your rideshare approach on a map on your phone, Halo gives your team the visual oversight they need to confidently manage their autonomous digital workforce. And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this briefing. We are no longer just clicking buttons on passive software. As AI transitions from a simple tool you use into a highly capable agent that you manage, a completely new standard of leadership is required. The tools for massive team efficiency and automated workflows, they were already here, sitting directly inside the search bars and inboxes we use every single day. The only question left is your team ready to step up and lead a digital workforce? Thank you for joining this explainer, and I really encourage you to look at how these integrations can elevate your operations starting today.